You know, things are actually pretty calm this morning, Woody, so enjoy the weather. I'm meteorologist Clay Smith, and yeah, we're going to have another threat for severe weather, wouldn't you guess? We are in the peak season. It's almost the middle of April, so it's to be expected, nothing unusual, but this strong storm system is going to continue to push to the east. That's going to head in our direction. That's really going to help initiate some of those thunderstorms a little bit later this afternoon. Now, the first half of the day, yeah, we're going to be pretty calm, actually. You would think, well, maybe we're going to be okay today, but again, severe storms are going to develop. They're already ramping up across Alabama. Several severe thunderstorm warnings just to the west of Montgomery and along the Florida Panhandle. So it is going to be a very rich environment for severe weather, not only here in the Delta, but really across much of the Mid-South, Southeast, and Southern Plains. So as for Greenville, 60 degrees, dew points in the mid-50s, and those temperatures are just going to rise really quickly as we go into the afternoon. Already 62 in Greenwood. Dew points also going to get in the mid to upper 60s. So again, a lot of moisture coming in. And as for temperatures, 64 from Jackson into Cleveland, 54 in Tunica. So overall, it's a very mild start across our three-state coverage area, and it's really going to warm up. And the severe threat really going to ramp up as well, and now have a moderate risk in these red shaded areas, including the South Delta, the rest of the area under that level 3 out of 5 risk. Now, don't get too involved with these risk levels because everyone's going to have a chance for some pretty intense severe storms later on between about 4 o'clock this afternoon and before 5 a.m. on Saturday. By the time the sun rises on Saturday, this should be out of the region, maybe even earlier than that. But again, damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes all going to be possible. So let's track this out. And again, look at the real estate this is covering. We're talking from the Birmingham Metro all the way to Tulsa. An enhanced risk. That's a lot of miles, and the risk for severe weather goes all the way back to Atlanta and as far west as Oklahoma City. So again, a lot of places going to have that threat. A lot of people going to have to be aware today. By 2 o'clock, our first round starts to move across the Mississippi River. That initial round, damaging winds, maybe a spin-up tornado going to be possible. And then as we go into the 9 o'clock, see, there's still a lot of scattered activity from Alabama back into Oklahoma. And then that round 2, maybe even 3 comes through by about I'd say 10 or 11, and this is where we could have that higher tornado risk as well as damaging winds and some pretty large hail. But look what happens after about 2 a.m. Things clear up quickly, and Saturday, all this is going to be down into the Pine Belt of Mississippi. We're clearing out and looking a lot better. But again, damaging winds, large hail, that's what I'm most concerned about with this. But tornado, you know, we're still going to have a chance. Conditions will be favorable for a few spin-up tornadoes. Not going to be the highest tornado threat we've ever seen. So as we go through the rest of the day, this is our coverage area. Every county shaded in red. So know where you live on a map, and if any of these locations have a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning, it will crawl across the bottom of the screen, and we'll cut into coverage if we have any tornado warning. So again, if you're watching this and you're in any of these red and shaded areas, that is our official coverage area. So be prepared. Have a way to receive those alerts. Find your tornado or severe thunderstorm safe spot today. Remember, any warning means take shelter immediately. A watch just means conditions are favorable, and be sure that your devices are charged. Now for the Mississippi River, just a quick update, 48.3 feet, the latest gauge reading at Greenville, expected to fall as we head into next week. But the main story today, severe weather, likely weather aware day. Highs in the 80s, plenty of fuel for those thunderstorms. Severe storms likely into the overnight hours, which can be dangerous. So again, don't go to sleep without something that can wake you up if a warning is issued for your area. And then by tomorrow, things ending. And we're actually shaping up for a nice weekend. And Monday going to start off nice as well. And then it remains unsettled heading into the middle of next week. That's going to wrap it up for your morning weather.